Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, people. Good morning, world. Big Larry's live this morning on a Friday morning. This is the Big Larry's Wake and Bake on Friday. Hope you wonderful people out there are doing good. Got me some bad news today. The wife's gonna cut my hair. So it ain't bad news. I mean, I want a haircut. Time to butch it again. A lot easier to take care of. Good morning, Lawrence. Yeah, I'm about ready to get one today. Yeah, I'm gonna get a crew cut or butch, whatever you call them. Number 2. We got one of the boys done last week. And the other boy's refusing to get a haircut. No, I can't shave it all. The beard has to stay. The beard and mustache will stay, but the hair's gonna. And no, I don't want to be shiny, stinky, spit shine my head. No, I'll leave a little bit of hair. What am I getting on too early in the morning anymore? I mean, one viewer. Not that I don't like you being here, Lawrence, but I figured we'd have a few people here already. I go on at 5 in the morning and I get 15 viewers. I get on at 8 and I got one viewer. Oh, now I got a couple. Here they come. Good morning to the Big Larry's Morning Wake and Bake. It's Friday. Yeah, they all went to get them paychecks. Morning, Simple. Yeah, I think I should have got on a little earlier this morning, but didn't know. It is Friday, so. So Stinky's telling everybody that I'm going to pay rent on January 1st, that he has to collect rent. He ain't collecting from me. Vaughn, here's one for you, buddy. Since you are a real estate lawyer, as you call yourself, in the state of Ohio, you better go look up the Kentucky laws. Yeah, it's not just Friday, it's payday. But Vaughn, go look at the laws in the state of Kentucky. They're different than Ohio, buddy. Morning, Solar Marshal. You don't get paid till next Tuesday. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Simple. Sorry. He says I ain't paid rent. Well, I got proof, so I ain't worried about his punk ass. No, I don't, Solar Marshal. Be honest, no. Don't know. I mean, they might work for it, but I don't think anyone's going to give him any money for the places. I mean, come on. One needs water pipes put in now since the flood. The other one needs a brand new furnace put in. I need a furnace. I need a central air. I need gutters. I need my front yard clean. I need gravel. I need my carport took down because it's ready to fall down. Yeah, the way he's treated everybody, yeah, he ain't going to get shit anything. He don't understand. They're not livables. They're all going to be condemned. Yeah, he should sell everything and move to wherever he likes, some little old Chinese or Korean or whatever girls that he likes, and he needs to move down there. It's exactly what he needs to do, Solar. If he likes some Vietnamese women, then he needs to go over there. Go over there and pick him out 5 or 6 of them. Just don't come back. He could stay over there and record. He can go over there and get on YouTube or any other station he wants to go to. All the trailers are trashed. Everyone but Alice's. And the house, it needs a furnace. He ain't worth more than 200,000, Solar Marshal. That's what all the properties are worth right now, $200,000. That's it. Yep. Yeah, and he ain't gonna fix them up. He ain't gonna pay no one to. You know, Vaughn, you say you're gonna evict me? Please go pay the sheriff their money because that's $150 just to have the sheriff come out here and tell me I have to go to court. Have fun spending that money, buddy. Have fun. Because once it's all done and over with, Larry's still going to be sitting here. I'll get squattering rights on your punk ass. And the day I move, I'll make sure all the crackheads know it's empty. Lawrence, I don't know if that was for him or for me, but yes, I do have my God on my side. My God protects me. And I'm not worried about his God or nobody else. Looks like he's in the inner city now. Yeah. Like I said, it ain't gonna last him long at all. 200,000 will not last Vaughn. He blows 500-600 on lottery tickets. They were talking about you, Solar Marshall, the other day. They think you work for a dog company. You make dog food. You ain't no agent. You're a dog food maker. That's why you're able to send Stinky some dog food. That's what I said too. I laughed about it. Don't matter where you work at. You took your time, your money, your sources, and got his dog's dog food. All that money he's got, has he paid you back? Nope. Has he gave J Dubs his money back? Nope. And y'all never see it again. Still waiting to go live with you. You know that. When you got a good day and I'm on a good day, let's hook up. By law, Vaughn has to pay back welfare. Um, it matter what you call welfare. If he got one of Jerry's Social Security checks and cashed it with Jerry out of the house, yes, he has to pay that back. Did he get food stamps while the kids were out of the house? Not for himself, but for the kids. I mean, he's going to get it for him. But if he got them for the kids and never notified welfare, that is welfare fraud. Yes, they will make him pay every penny back, no matter if it's food stamps or in cash. Yes, any welfare he has received with them kids not being in the house. Well, he started with 32,000. I don't see how he says that someone owes him 56,000 for child support. I don't know if he knows how that works, but let me fill him in on something. When kids are took out of your home and your kids are gone, they charge you child support. If one parent leaves another parent, that one parent is supposed to go after the other parent for child support. Vaughn, you declined that. You did not want Mouse to pay child support, remember? So nobody owes you child support. You turned it fucking down, you retard. 2, you can't get child support from a Social Security disability check, which is what Andrea gets. Shows you how smart you really are. You're as retarded as a fucking 5-year-old. Ask me, I know. I know all about child support. I have 4 kids. Vaughn, you're worried that your kids are never going to find you again? They're going to find you. They're going to see all these live videos that everybody's posted out. They're going to see the videos that you've been putting out there for the last 15 fucking years, buddy. Promise, your kids will look you up again. You might not like it. Just like the one in South Dakota's tried looking you up. Would you tell him? Don't come to your door or you're going to shoot him? Buddy, I would have went right to your fucking door. Irby, I know a guy who got a car wreck lawsuit. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I am, honey. Oh, I'm friends with him, Solar Marshall. He still gets on YouTube. That's exactly what happened, 4 acres. He was more involved in his horse vaginas, his airplanes, than going to the courthouse and fighting for his kids, fighting for his wife. If he wanted Andrea, he should have got off the fucking computer and showed her attention instead of her going on here and trying to get the attention off of YouTube. Thank you, everybody who filled her in and helped her because he sure in the fuck didn't know what to do. She was doing that depression thing or whatever he says. She probably was, people. That's awful lot for a young 18, 19, 20-year old girl to have a baby and then 2 years later have a set of twins. He kept her pregnant. Solar Marshall, I think he looks like him, to tell you the truth. I can't say 100% it is, but he looks like a lot like Vaughn Hilton. The twins were all about money. They were all about money. Not just the twins, the oldest one too, because then he knew he can get a little bit of welfare money for her because there's no income coming in. He knew he can get food stamps that help him eat. Yeah, Jerry's money. That's where all the cars came from. He spent it all on Jerry's money. Instead of taking that Jerry's money and buying him new clothes and buying things that they needed for the house and to pay the bills, he bought the cars. If they're closed in the box, not collecting dirt and dust, they might be worth some money 20, 30 years down the road. Once they open the box, they're nothing. They're not worth a thing. Besides the time of having fun and playing with it. Ask me, I know. I got over $2,000 worth of Jeff Gordon stuff still in the box. Then I got a couple $100 worth of Jeff Gordon stuff out of the boxes. I knew what to keep in the box and I knew what I can take out and play with. Vaughn don't have the mind to work things like that and figure things out and know things. The only thing he knows how is airplanes and horse vaginas. Yeah, whenever you get some time, Solar, I will have no problems. I don't know if J Dubs and Stinky's gonna like you after you go live with me, but I don't want you to lose friends from it, but I just want the truth out there. That's the whole total of the whole fucking situation. I just want the truth. Yeah, they said that you ain't been around lately. Something about since they took his kids, you ain't even been on there. You ain't been doing this and that. And I literally put it on the side chat to everyone else. He works a lot. The man works. He knows what a job is. He's not stinky. He's not a J-Dubs. John Way. He works. The man works. I've gone live on a bunch of channels. I knew Grumpy very well. Yes, I know you did, and that's how I know your name, because I know Grumpy too. Not real well, probably not as well as you, but I watched every video. I've literally set up late nights and me and him just sit and talk. You got hurt bad. Well, I am sorry to hear about that, Marshall, and I will pray for you that you're not in too much pain, buddy. The wife says she'll pray for you too, and her prayer means more than mine. Promise. My wife is full-blooded church Christian girl. Yeah, I remember you saying you got your finger cut or something got cut or smashed. It is, honey. He just put it. He smashed his finger real bad. No, in a machine.
Oh, shit.
A machine at work, I heard.
Oh, my goodness. That's tough.
Yeah, I bet you have.
I've been praying for you. I hope you get better or not in so much pain. Because I know that must hurt.
The bottom of the tip was totally cut off.
Oh, gross. Okay, well.
He says, thank you so much.
Oh, anytime.
It throbs like crazy. Yeah, I understand that. You know, I put my thumb in a bandsaw one time, Solar Marshall. And the only thing I kept the thumb on is the fingernail. They literally had to sew my thumb right back up. Yeah, the bottom of the whole finger was cut off. Yeah, I had my thumb cut off. And they had to sew it back on.
Oh. I was doing something, and the little kitty, the gray kitty, she was playing with something, and she got me. She didn't mean to.
Well, smack her and tell her not to hurt Mama.
Well, she was playing with something.
Never wear gloves around machines. Yep.
What's that?
Because that's what happened.
Oh, okay. What? Yeah, I was talking about you. Yeah. You know your name, don't you? Huh. Mama talking about you? Yeah, Mama talking about you.
Ooh. That just gave me chills thinking of that, Marshall. Yeah. Have my morning cigarette. Have my morning coffee. Wow. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. You would have lost your whole hand. Yeah, I know. No, they don't care. If it don't have nothing to do with them, they don't care. You're right, Marshall. Yeah, I think we knew who you were talking about, 4 acres. They look into all accidents. Yeah. Yeah, OSHA be up on it. They'll check everything out, and then them people's gonna call you daily. And they're trying to figure it all out. It's just like a murder scene, they're checking everything out, seeing if there's a failure, or was there a failure on you, or was there, you know. Stinky is getting 55 million per throw, so he's okay. Yeah, I know. You broke 4 blades off. They were plastic. I thought it was the funniest part is where you kept sending them dogs all that food and everything. And then he has puppies, and I hear he wants to sell you one of the puppies when he literally should have just gave you a puppy. You've heard a guy lose his whole finger and got 75,000. Yeah, but 75,000. I don't know about to you guys, but to me, 75,000 chump change. Yeah, I mean, Marshall, he should have gave you one. Yeah, 25,000 a joint. Yep, yep. Well, Marshall Wharton, you already knew what kind of person he was, but you're still a good-hearted man. So I still thank you today for sending them dogs that dog food. Oh, you won't, Marshall. Not until a lot of surgeries and a lot of, there's going to be a lot of stuff happening with that hand for a while. No, he don't. If you ain't helping Vaughn 24/7, 7 days a week, he don't care. You're supposed to drop everything. He's the king. He's a 300-year-old king. We're all supposed to drop for him, bow to him.
Okay.
He's got gods, and he's supposed to be our God. Hate to tell Vaughn, there's only one God. There ain't no gods.
There's only one God. It's supposed to be.
His electric's going through it lately, the nerve. Yeah. Yeah, if it ain't helping him, he don't care. You know, he can literally buy something from somebody today for $1 and he think it's worth $1 million. That's how stupid he is, people. I mean, come on, he's thinking of $200,000 pieces of property are worth $33 million. That's how stupid he is. I know what the properties are worth. I took control of them. I had control of them. I paid the property taxes on them. I know what it is. I know what the properties are worth. And I've asked 3 different people what they thought it was worth. You know what our average between us 3 people? $200,000. One was a little under it, and one was a little over it, and there was someone at the 200,000 mark, and that's where I call it the 200,000 mark. The houses were decent, he probably could get more. If the trailers were decent, he probably can get more. If the property was flat land, he can probably get more. Can he go up there and sell some trees off the land? Yeah, he could get a couple, maybe $5, $6, $10,000 from that. And then you all think his mama's haunting him now? His mama would haunt him bad. That is one thing that she was never going to do. She's had people come in there and offer to take them trees and buy them from her. And she's like, you will never walk on my property and take no trees. No, Todd, we did not. It was all completely paid for. What he's yelling about now is that oh, I'm sorry, baby. She said TV remote. You know, I thought I'd get a little bit of money for being power of attorney, but I didn't. But the power of the state did. So he has to pay Jim and Millie, and he has to pay the estate lawyer.
What?
And if he's got $1,000 light bill, that's his own fault. I mean, he's got $300 and something from his trailer, and then his mama's is running 160, so that's only 500. Where's he get? I mean, come on, people. This is a guy who says he needs $7,000 to bury his mom, and it was 4,500. And it didn't even have to be 4,500. I could have got away with it for 3,500. But I wanted flowers on her coffin. I went out and bought a dozen of roses out of my own pocket. $85.
What, you guys? I already gave you.
Yeah, they said I couldn't get anything, Todd, but I thought I was supposed to, but they said no. But the power of the estate or whatever, the man that had the will is supposed to get it.
You jump on me, I'll beat your
I
ass.
think he's getting like 1,500 or 1,800, and the lawyer's getting like 1,800. Well, he's probably got it mostly gone already, 4 acres. All the money's gone. He's spending it like water.
Would
Like
they
I said,
stop
he
it?
had $32,000. Happy Friday, Mag. I've already told the lawyers I think it's a phony will, and I talked to Skybers or whatever, however you say his name, and told him what my thoughts were, and I'm letting him take care of it. But I think he's tired of the bullshit too. I think the judges are tired of the bullshit. I think everybody's tired of the bullshit. We just want to give it to him, let him destroy it all. It all goes back to the state or some other people own it within 5 years, and we get rid of Stinky. He gonna be living under some fucking bridge somewhere. I don't need Alice's money. I did exactly the same thing she did. Work my ass off, make my money, and survive. She did it. Her husband did it. Her son has never did it. Her daughter did, but her son didn't. Well, the kids has already been robbed 4 acres. I mean, if they've already given him the money to the bank account or whatever, that's gone. He literally took it out of that name and put it in his name. And then as soon as it went in his name, child support jumped in, welfare jumped in. Hell, he might not even have no money to pay Jim and the lawyer that whatever 3,500 or whatever he owes. He might have to sell one of the properties just to get that money to pay them.
Hey!
Hell, me personally, I want it to just keep following the way it is because sooner or later this property's up for sale. The end of this year, this property will be up for sale. Yeah, everybody stole from her. She was worth $250 billion there, 4 acres. The only person stole from his mother was him. There was nobody else that wanted any money from her. Have we ever borrowed money from her? Yes. Did we pay it back? I know I paid mine back. Everybody else, I have no ideas. I wasn't in on their deals, but I think they have. I mean, Miss Alice was a very smart woman, people. If she loaned you money, she knew where the money was, and she there was, she had something that was worth that money before she give it to you.
Hey! What the hell are you doing? It's mine. Bad kitty.
I ain't afraid of Vaughn. I want him to lose it all.
Watch what you say, honey. It might backfire.
If you come into money, just have town pay well back. I ain't never gonna come into money, and I'll never end up paying welfare back. Welfare's paying me back for the 30-something years they took taxes out. I can literally tell the truth and tell you guys I started work at 16 years old, and I'll tell you exactly who I started working for. Joseph's Supermarket. I was a bag boy. $4.35 an hour start pay. Within 3 months, I was stocking groceries. Within another 3 months, I was running a register. Another 3 months, I went back to stock boy because I didn't like running the registers.
Good with money, why not?
And then the man who owned the store did a little no, got himself in trouble, and he went to jail, and they closed the business. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I was gonna ask, what was he trying to charge for them dogs? Them dogs ain't worth but $5, $10 a piece if they're lucky. Yes, I am. I am on assistance. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I remember her even moving down here. I remember when she moved here. I remember when Ronnie and Marcia was being best man and matron of honor shit. I mean, if the Frosts were against him, they wouldn't have stood up there. They thought Andrea was okay. Yeah, and that's it. He can't sue me because it's not in his name yet. And, he thinks he's going to collect rent. He's not going to collect rent from me because I'm not giving no rent out. I will just keep doing what I've been doing with it for the last 2 months, putting it in an envelope, putting it away. He will have to pay the sheriff $150 to come out here and give me an eviction notice. Then we will have to take it to the courthouse. So it could be up to 3-4 months before he even gets me out. And then they have a law down here that you can, like, literally, if there's an abandoned house, you can move into it and get squatter rights. Oh, wait a minute. Did Vaughn say he's going to evict me? Thanks, Vaughn. Just like you tried to say last month that you're going to put us in jail because we shut your electricity off. I'm going to put you in jail because you just threatened my life. You just threatened to put me out in the cold for I can die. And my wife and my kids. Remember saying that? You're going to evict me? Come and get me, buddy. One-on-one, Oneida Park. Any day, anytime, anywhere. Oh, I know them by heart, Chuck. I know them by heart. They've been out to the houses. Before I moved Miss Carla into the trailer down there by Stinky's house there on Crane Creek, we literally had to dig up the septic tanks. And then when that all got done, they went over to the old house, and I had to have all new, brand new water lines put in. To make it livable. And the next step was to buy it a brand new furnace. It was going to get a $2,000 furnace that month before she died. Yeah, I'm done playing with him 4 acres. I'm calling his punk ass out. There ain't no more court dates now, Vaughn. It's all over. Now, what are you going to say? You're going to leave it to your gods? Well, your God forgot you. Come and see me. You're going to think I'm your God when I get done with you. Yes, I know. Yep, exactly, Chuck Norris. And they got to be up to code. And that $1,000 insurance that he's saying, people, he's going to pay that every single month. that ain't a once a year shit. That's, I think, once a month. That's house insurance on all 5 properties. Wait till the fire dues come in. The fire dues are due next month. And that's $25 per place. Yeah, he's going to be responsible for the maintenance and the lawn care on all of them, too. Well, I don't know, Todd. I just try to be truthful, Chuck. I ain't trying to be a good man. I'm just trying to be truthful. What I think I know, or what it should be. Like I said, Big Larry for president, people. Big Larry for president. I will change as much as I can before they assassinate me. Well, what's it cost per house then, Todd? You own your home, Todd? Okay, well, $1,000 every 6 months. Still, Vaughn ain't gonna be able to handle that. I know Clay County's all fucked up. Yes, Clay County. Tell you the truth, Todd, I thought the houses had to be up to code before you can even insure them. But they didn't. He's insuring his mother's home, his home, the 2 homes at the other property, and my home. And the land, as far as I know, I don't know. Yes, we are a dying breed. I know that, Chuck. The funniest thing about it, 4 acres, we already found a place. Four trailers and a house, Todd. Well, I don't know, Todd. I mean, I have fucking no idea. I've never owned no properties. I ain't here long enough on this world to own property. I don't need no property. I just need a place to lay my fucking head when I go to sleep. Well, he won't be getting no rent from me. He's literally going to evict me. And as soon as my other place is ready, we'll be moving. Well, Vaughn's duct work got washed down the creek. Carla's trailer had water pipes break. Alice's was okay. The house was okay because it's up on hills. My house is up on a hill, but my road got completely washed out. My driveway got washed out. My front yard has about 2.5 tons of rock laying in it from the mountain beside me coming down into the front yard. So we got a little bit of flood damage. What's this, Knight Rider?
Yeah. Kitty on yet? No.
Nope. Kitty might be at work, honey.
Okay.
I'm a little late today. Kitty's usually early mornings. See, you got to remember, some of them live across the pond and they're on their way to work. I mean, me being 8 o'clock, that means they're at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Their day's half over.
Hi, people. Love to y'all.
Well, I can't say that. I've seen Todd be right about a few things. Yep, that I know is a lie because I've known Todd to be truthful on a bunch of stuff for myself.
What's all that noise you're making? Go. What are you making noise for, huh?
You know, laws are all different. I don't care what state you live in. Your law in your state is different than my law in my state. You know, a lot of you states right now are throwing away the second Amendment. We have the rights to bear arms. Well, Kentucky, we have the rights to bear arms. Yeah, yeah. The state ain't paying it no more. Von Hilton's supposed to be paying it. It's his. Everyone's good this morning, Frank. No. Well, Miss Alice's kinda is, Chuck. It has a ramp on it. For, old people can walk up it. You could reel a wheelchair up in it, but you can't get it in her door. Unless you got somebody that can pick it up over that little lip. $2 years. One real state law trumps Kentucky law. You get 25 to life, and that's a fact, Jack. Well, since you brought Trump's name up, why don't we find out who Von Hilton voted for? Because I know who he voted for. Nobody. He didn't leave his fucking trailer to vote, people. I know who I voted for. Yeah, he needs to build me a ramp. Exactly. I'm handicapped. I have no problems going down the stairway, walking down on people, but once I get down there on the bottom, I got to sit down or get up in my car, and I have a lot of problems coming up them steps. I'm not registered. Oh, yes, I am. Handicap card hanging right in my window. Yeah, he probably could 4 acres. Yeah, they are pretty decent down here, Chuck. I mean, I don't know about you people and how you guys' cities run, but like I said, I am from a city. I am from Toledo. It's a pretty nice city. Nice wise, I mean like big wise, not, people wise nice. Up there, you're going down the road and you kind of glimpse over and look at somebody. They see you looking, they throw you the bird and say, fuck you. You got a problem? Down here, you do the exact same thing and look at somebody. They wave hi and say, hi, how you doing? Want to have a cup of tea and talk? These are friendly people down here. They're slow, quiet, want to meet people. Well, he thought he was going to live off Cherry's money. He ain't even registered to vote. Yeah, see, there you go. He's talking about Trump. He's talking about the other thing. Vaughn. You fucking can't change it if you don't get out there and vote, you retard. Do you think your God's going to vote for you? Your God going to go there and mark it for you? They're real slow down here, Todd. You know, in Toledo, I'm running around in third gear, and down here, I would say first gear, but I can't even say first gear. They're almost in reverse. They literally almost to a dead stop. That's why I moved here. This is where my great grandparents were born. Nice, slow, quiet, beautiful. It has what I need. It has places I can rent pretty decent price. I have a store near me where I can go get my food and whatever I need per month. Only thing I missed when I first moved down here was my painkillers. And I drove home once a month to get that. So that means I would drive 6 hours there, get it, and drive 6 hours back. Until I found the right people. Yeah. That's what I like too, Frank. Sit back in the country and relax, buddy. I want to go out and smoke a 420 on my front porch. I don't have to worry about no cops coming up. I don't have to worry about any of the fucking neighbors coming up. Yeah. Tell them to come and collect it, 4 acres. I have it here in cash. Tell them to bring a couple duffel bags because it's going to take Army duffel bags. Because he's not getting my Army duffel bags. He's never going to get Jerry's money again. That's the point. That's how retarded he is, Chuck. He ain't got Jerry. He's not going to get Jerry's check. He thinks just because Jerry's his kid that he's supposed to get that check for the 18 years. No, it don't work that way, Vaughn. If your kids are not in your house, you do not get the money. He ain't living off his Jerry's money. He's living off the money that his mommy left him. That's all he's got left, people, is what Alice Hilton had. And he is going to burn through it like quick as shit. By December 31st, 2023, he will be stone broke. All properties will be up for sale if the state ain't taking them. Yeah, and then he found that out. Oh, yeah. Like I said, people, we wouldn't know nothing about Vaughn Hilton if he didn't put it out here himself. Todd does do some checking in on stuff like that for us, but Todd's going to admit to it too. Vaughn's put it out here himself. Solar Marshall, he'll admit to it. Vaughn Hilton's put it all out here himself. I knew nothing about him messing around with the little boy until he put it out here. I didn't know nothing about him taking a pedophile test until he put it out here. Not you guys. None of you did. He did. Yeah, he hangs himself. That's the main way to say it. And I think that's what the judges and lawyers and everybody, his own gods, are going to let him do. They're going to let him hang himself. And 3 years from now, Larry's still going to be Larry. I'm still going to have a roof over my head. I'm still going to have food in my mouth. I'm still going to own that Chevy Trailblazer. Nothing's going to change for me, maybe where I live. What's going to change for Vaughn? Where he lives. No money, no work, no wife, no kids, no mom, no dad, nobody. He will be a loner. He has J-Dubs. He might have to move in with J-Dubs. John Way. Good morning, cuz, Ronnie Ray.
Hi, Ronnie Ray.
Yeah, that's all he's got left is J-Dubs.
Damn, that hurt. Feels like something stabbing me in the foot again.
Give mama love. Yep. All mamas. Five seven, maybe, Chuck? 5'8"? What do you think, Ronnie? You think Vaughn's 5'8", Ronnie Ray? Yeah, maybe if that, yeah. I know me and you are both taller than him. Yeah. Yeah, I believe that, Cartel. Morning whiteout. Don't work no more. I took my morning pills, dear. $33 viewers on a Friday morning. Big Larry Wake and Bake Show. Glad to see everybody on Friday morning. I ran a little late today, and I can see why. I mean, morning, Abby.
Yeah.
Having a little bit of everybody here today. I was late getting boys ready, but we made it. Well, that's good you made it, Frank. You don't like them late. Yeah, I don't have to worry about that no more. My boy don't even get up out of his bed to go to school anymore. Well, he gets up out of bed, he goes and gets him a morning Dr. Pepper or hot cocoa and takes a leak and goes in there and turns his laptop on. Gets ready for school. I don't know if it's 8 o'clock or 8:30. He starts, they start sending him his work. He does his work, gets it done within an hour, 2 hours, and he's done for the day. Four more months, and I'll watch him graduate from high school. And, I always want better for my kids than what I've had. I know I made mistakes by quitting school. I wish I wouldn't have never went, quit school. I should have went all the way and tried. But I was hard headed. I like drinking. I liked money. So I quit. But all four of my boys will graduate. So I'm very proud of each and every one of them. And out of four, here's another thing. Stinky. I'm glad I was talking because now it dawned back on me. Stinky, how many of my children went to college on your mommy's money? Did I say it slow enough for you? Because you're so fucking retarded you can't even count. For one, I've never took no money from you or your mother. Two, you name me two of my sons, my bloodline sons, who has went to college. Because in my book, there's only one. And that's Larry Jr. None of my other kids has went to college.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do know that.
Arnold might go.
Arnold ain't going to college.
How do you know?
I know Arnold.
Yeah, well, okay, whatever.
You want to make a bet?
No, I don't want to make a bet. You make bets with everybody else on Arnold.
Usually when I make bets, it means I'm for sure on it.
David, talk to your friends and I'll shut up.
How much money do you know I've ever lost?
I'll shut up now, okay?
Love you.
Don't argue with me.
Yes, dear.
You're not supposed to argue. You're supposed to say yes, dear.
Yours is in 2nd and 5th grade. Yeah. See, mine are finishing school, Frank. I have one in the 12th grade and I have one in the 2nd year of college. But Vaughn, I only got 4 boys and I sent 3 of them in college. I got news for you. My boys were already through high school before I moved down here. Or not before I moved here, but Miss Alice has only met 3 of my boys. What? She sent all 3 of them? What's funny, one's still in the 12th grade. How did he go to college? I want to know, how did he go to college when he's still in high school, James? Retard.
It's a mystery to me. I don't know.
James, I think you're doing acid every single fucking day right now. Because that's the only thing that can make you that motherfucking stupid. Literally, I'm sorry. That's got to be what I gotta say. You have to be doing some fucking elusive drugs or some shit, buddy, to even believe any of that motherfucking shit coming out of your mouth. And you talk shit, you do this, you do that, you're a 20-degree black belt. Well, this is an invitation from a big white grizzly bear. I'm inviting you to my playground. And if you don't want my playground, I got a few other playgrounds we could pick out. You don't want to go against the big white grizzly bear? I got a couple other people you can go against. Secular Opinion love to have a piece of you. Go run your mouth at Ronnie Ray once again. See what happens to you. And Ronnie was here. I don't know if he's still here or not, but I'll say it clearly. I'll give you $100, Stinky, to walk up and say something smart to fucking Ronnie Ray. I will. I'll give you $100 bill, cash, for you to go up there and run your mouth to Ronnie Ray one time. I know what's going to happen. I have 3 boys. 2 are growing and in the military. I have 1 in high school, graduating soon. This year, Misty, or next year? Or a few years? I have 4 boys. 2 of them's completely gone, living up north with their girlfriends and their mommy still, or one of them still with mommy. The other one went and married and had 2 babies. And I got one here. I got 2 of them here now. One is in the second year of college, and the other one will finish high school this year. He'll graduate. So you got a junior. Yeah, I got a senior in high school and a second year college student that are still in school. Me and him sat down and had a good talk yesterday about what he kind of wanted to do with life. What's he planning on doing with life? Does he have any idea? We know he's taking computer science, so whatever he's doing, he's going to do it in that. He's going to be looking for work in that field of, work. Is he going to try to stay close to home, or is he going to try to move far away as he can? I don't want him too far away, but I don't want him not right next door neither. I mean, well, sometimes next door would be nice. What do you guys want out of life? You know what I thought what I would want out of life? If I had money and, it's hard to keep your children together because they want to run. They want to get out there and see the world too, just like you did when you were growing up. But I would love to be sitting on my porch at 90 years old in my rocking chair, and my 85-year-old wife bringing me my hot cup of coffee out there, and my son over there rolling a joint for me for my pain that morning. And here, look out in my front yard, and I can see all 4 of my kids' homes. They all live in their own homes and have a nice little park dead in front of my house that all my grandkids go to and my great grandchildren. And that way, if any of them needs food, water, electricity, anything, you're right there to help. Neighbors do help you, but when it's family, it's more. And I don't know, get together on Christmases. I mean, we don't have to get together every night, even though if we all did live in a big old round circuit or whatever they call that, where you got 5 houses, in a big circle ring shit. We don't have to get together every single day, but, I'd like to see my grandkids out there playing. I like to see them healthy and being good, and, hell, I put a little kids park out in front where I can watch my grandkids play. Tennis courts, basketball courts, you name it. I mean, put it out there. Let them have it. See what they're interested in. I tried to ask little Larry, hey, little Larry, you want to try to play golf? I know nothing about golf. But when Tiger Woods can make $1 million in 8 months, that's not bad. And look at what happened with Tiger Woods. I mean, he made big money. He broke records. And I tried to talk my kids into playing football. They didn't want to do that because they're awful big boys, They make good linemen. They may not make a lot, but linemen make okay money. Good morning, Andy. Ronnie Ray never answered me, so he must have just left. Come out and said good morning and left me. He's probably getting that morning coffee going. What you doing dishes, Mama? Can I get some mud? Ha ha. 28 viewers. I hope at least one of my boys take care of me. I'm in rough shape now, can't get around much. By the time they 18, I don't know what. Yeah, agree, Frank. Okay. I can't even say that word, Andy, but thank you. Yeah, I like that part too, Mop. Driving the cart. I mean, like I said, I remember going to my grandmother's when I was a little kid. We used to go to my grandmother's every Christmas. We wouldn't miss a Christmas. And Thanksgiving dinners out at her house too.
Yeah. Doing that now? Nope. Okay.
Yeah, I'd love to have about 1,000 acres of woods, all flat land woods. Take a bulldozer and mark a spot where I want my driveway and go on in there and put everything in.
Where are you, Ricky?
He was here and he left.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd like to have 1,000 acres. Go right up in the middle of it. Pick out where I want the road to go in, and put my house up. Put four more houses up. Not little. I ain't gonna put no 1-bedroom apartments and shit like that. They're gonna be 4 and 5-bedroom homes where my kids can grow in them. Vaughn, I wish I had the money you say I have. Because I personally wouldn't be living in this damn trailer, Vaughn Hilton. And I sure in the fuck wouldn't be driving a brand new Toyota. It'd probably be a brand new Chevy. So when you're going to lie about me, let's get the truth out there. I don't drive Toyotas. I don't care if you give it to me. Give me a brand spanking new Toyota. You know what I'm going to do with it? Donate it to somebody, because I don't drive Toyota. Ford, Chevy only. How is Vaughn going to survive down there after starting fights with everyone down there? Solar Marshal, I do not know. I do not know. You all know there's a saying that Vaughn's got out there once that says that he personally was there and watched my uncle Little Jim raise his hands at the pond and said, think one day this will all be mine. That's what Vaughn said that Uncle Little Jim said. People, Little Jim was there. Ronnie Ray was there. I was there. My father was there. Von Hilton himself, Stinky, was there. It was not little Jim who raised his hands and said this would be all mine someday. It was Von Hilton that raised his hands and said, someday this will all be mine and I'm going to sell it because nobody around here likes me. And I looked right him in his fucking eyes and told him that'd be the worst mistake of his whole fucking life is to sell it. Because it's beautiful property, it's great, it's peace, it's quiet. You don't have no worries. Why sell it? And the conversation was left at that. Till 10 years later, I see it on a video. You saying Uncle Little Jim said that. No, Little Jim did not say that. Little Jim will tell you that. I'll tell you that same thing. And Ronnie Ray will tell you the exact same fucking thing. So all three of us is lying and you're the truth man. Yeah, James, whatever. Prove it to me, James. That's what I thought. Let me go back up a little bit. They do because the way he treated his mother, Marshall. Good morning, Prime. It is a very nice piece of property. Hers is. Tell you the truth, the one I like better is the one that's got the 50-acre pond on it, Lake Alice. That Lake Alice does not go with the trailer. Let's be clear there. There's two different pieces of property there. From Alice's driveway back for 167 acres. That's all hers there. From the other side of the driveway to the road right next to Jim's house is a 50-acre piece of land that also belongs to Alice. And then she's got 1 acre behind the little white church. Then she's got a ½ acre with the house and trailer. And then she's got 1/4 of an acre here with the house trailer. My place is a dump. The other places is a dump. The other two are empty fields. Like I said, to me, the one with the pond's the best one. Her 167 acres is nice, though, people, but it's all mountain. I don't know if them are workers or someone coming up our drive. You got my window closed. Okay. He always tells that story. What about the one where his dad says to pay off the student loans when he was dying? I have no idea, Marshall. But it's all hills, Frank, all wooded land. And I'm saying hills. Big hills, not little rink dinks. He'll be up under the bridge within 2024. He'll be under a bridge. By the end of 2024, he will be under a bridge. Nowhere to go, no money, don't even know how he's going to feed himself. And in the whole time, there's nobody helping him because nobody likes him. Not much, Jones. Sitting around just doing my morning show. It's Friday. You didn't think I was going to miss today. Mondays and Fridays are important. Monday's the beginning of the week, and Friday is the end of the week. So I definitely got to do Monday and Fridays. Let y'all know what I know, which ain't much. Besides, Stinky's still a piece of shit. He says he's putting me out in January. Here's to you. Toast there, Stinky. Good luck. I know what the law is. The first thing you have to do is go file the paperwork at the courthouse and give them about $150, and they'll send the sheriffs out here with that notice. And then we're both going to go to the courthouse. And you're going to say you want me out, and I'm going to say sorry about your luck. And that judge will give me another month or two, and then when she sees me in a wheelchair and I'm handicapped, like I said, Vaughn, I might even file charges against you, buddy. While I'm down there, I might as well. I mean, what the hell? You're going to file charges on me for attempted murder? You're about ready to attempt to murder me. Oh, he won't, Chuck. Well, I didn't, Misty. It's just it happens to be his now. Jones's Legend? Okay. Yeah, somebody told him that I said I wasn't paying rent. And that's true, I'm not. He says I've never paid rent. Well, I know that's a lie. Because I got rent receipts around here somewhere showing when Miss Alice was giving me my rent receipts. Hell, I had to have them for welfare. Hello, to get my food stamps, I had to show my rent receipts with Alice Hilton's name on them. Stinky, you don't know what you're talking about. Duh. My name's Stinky. See, people, he don't think. He don't know shit. He thinks he knows. He plays a wild guessing game. And then when you call him and tell him he's wrong, he ramps and raves, and no, he's not wrong. Yes, Grampy Irv, he would now be my landlord, yes. When I am paying rent, I am supposed to pay it to him, is the way I understood it, because he is the estate holder now. And you're right, I shouldn't pay him a thing until this house is completely done. But like I said, when he comes to collect the rent, I'm going to say, is my new central air unit in yet? Did you bring rocks with you for my driveway? Did you order the bulldozer to come in here and clean my front yard from all that debris from that mountain collapsing? You ready to put me a brand new furnace in here? Because this one's going out. Yeah, for him to get $300 out of me, he gonna put about $5,000 out. Or I'll live here till free until they evict me. Oh yeah, you probably can. Then you wait for it to come in. Then you got to have somebody put it in for you. And then you got to worry if they're any good or not.
Call from Nancy KY.
Neighbor down the road's got one for $1,000. Yeah, it's a spam caller. It's from Nancy. Nancy, Kentucky.
Hello.
Yeah, Nancy Risk. Hello. Yeah, that's what they say. I get tired of it. If I don't know the number, I'm not picking it up. I don't know nobody. The only people would be calling me is Jim or Ronnie. One of my boys, one of her boys. All my bills are paid in full. Well, except child support. Except child support. That's not paid in full. Just hope Vaughn's gods don't call you. Yeah, they're not calling me. Yeah, exactly, Todd. No, Grandpa Irvy, I don't. Because once they figure out the fuck up, they'll fix it. And they've been told to fix it. By me, by her, by the kids' other father. And they're just fucking stupid. I mean, they literally got to go from one building to the other and turn one piece of paper in that clears the whole damn thing off. Wipes it clean. There was no child support supposed to be going nowhere. She never asked for child support. She was never on no assistance. She didn't get food stamps. She didn't get welfare. She didn't get nothing. She got her weekly paycheck. Our agreements was I take care of clothing. I help them take care of other stuff. And I kept to my bargain, and so did they. And it's on paperwork. There was no child support being transferred. But the courts just kept ringing it up, ringing it up, ringing it up. You know, that's the problem about a big city. You got too many fucking judges, and the one judge don't know what the other judge is doing. Down here, we got like two judges, two or three. Each one has their own judge. The juvenile department has their own. You know, the criminal has theirs, and then the civil, is that how you say it? Has theirs. Gods, Vaughn's gods are destroying roads and taking names. Okay. Okay. A man can't express his opinion about whiskey now? Oh, well, I don't know, Todd. Larry, if you were shopping at your local Save a Lot and you saw J Dubs there shopping, what exactly would you say to him? To tell. Prime, I really don't know. Give me a minute to think about that. So I don't know. I'd have to kind of get a look at him and walk up to him. So you want a piece of me, huh? You want a piece of me? Because I respect the Save-A-Lot, I will walk out this door and wait for you to come out. Me and you in the parking lot, boy. Same thing I'm probably going to tell Vaughn. Let's be real. Well, what's that word? COGNAICBO? Oh, I got the last one's bro. CO. Boys, no fighting over alcohol. We all like our own. I'm a Jack Daniels man. I love my Jack. Okay. Like I said, I'm a Jack Daniels man. I was. And I got empty bottles laying around here still that we were going to turn into candles. The last one I tried was the Jack Daniel Honey. And it wasn't no special occasion. I just wanted to try it because it came out with honey. And I knew it had that real bitter taste to it. That sour mash. Let's don't call it bitter. Let's call it the sour mash. Jack Daniels original, Jack Daniels, you can taste the mash. And when they added the honey to it, I had to try it. Would I nowadays, if they tried out with the new flavor like Jack and Apple or some other, flavor in there, would I try it? I would want to. I'm not going to lie. I would want to, but I would have to refuse because of the doctor. But Jack and honey, that was real good. That honey laid down that kicker. You know what I mean? That mash, that sour mash that you get. You put that sweet with the sour, perfect blend. Whiskey is distributed from grain, and there's that word. Brandy is distributed from fruit. So the difference is the fruit and the grain. I don't know about you guys, but there is a moonshine TV show. And I was going to say, ain't bourbon a whiskey? $1,000 a bottle. It'd have to be some kick shit. Well, literally, you can do it anytime you want. You can drink or eat bacon anytime you want, but if it's going to counteract with pills that you're taking to keep alive, you don't want to play around. I don't know if my bartenders are still around, but usually, like when I got off work and I went over to the bar, because I think you guys heard that story. I used to go to the bar after work every single night. By the time I got done with my job, I was out of there by 12:30. Most bars in Toledo closes at 2:30. So that's 2 hours. Every night after work, I go to the bar and close the bar. Here's a double shot of Jack and a Jack and Coke on the side. And while she's putting that together, I'm putting my 50 cents on the pool table. Sometimes I go in there and blow $20, $30. Sometimes I come out of there $30 ahead and drunk. Just matters what kind of night it was, who was shooting pool. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah, it wasn't hard to go over there and shoot a few games of pool and come home with money in my pocket and drunk too. I remember one time they got a new bartender and she literally tried to cut me off. I like a tequila surprise. Yeah. I always found out I got mean on tequila. I don't know why. It just kind of made me in the mean mood. The Jack kind of laid me down and mellowed me. And definitely did not like ouzo or ouzo. Tastes like black licorice. That was nasty stuff. But I don't like black licorice, so. When I went to bars, Alabama Slammers, yeah. I've heard of them, seen them being done. I really never did any of them. By then, I was straight all Jack Daniel man. It's double shots of Jack and Cokes where I ended up. I did try beer. I like Little Kings. I like Budweiser. I like the Millers. It was all good. But it seems like when I drink beer, You drink 1 bottle of beer and you go piss 8 bottles of beer. Chilled shots of Jack. Yep. Jack on the rocks. Yeah, this new girl, she kind of wanted to throw me out once. I did like a two Jack and Cokes and like 4 shots within 45 minutes. She kind of tried to cut me off. Says that she couldn't serve me no more. She cannot allow me to drive home. I was like, honey, I'm not driving home. I live close. She literally called the home or the bar owner in, and he walked up to her. Well, who's your problem? And he pointed at. She said that guy down at the end there shooting pool. He looked at me. He goes, whatever he wants, give it to him. He's okay. He knows what he's doing. And I lived across the street, people. What's the worst thing I'm gonna do? Fall in the middle of the road? 150 feet? I could fall in my front yard. Yeah, I loved living there. I mean, I worked on one corner, I lived on the other corner, and the bar was on the other corner. No, I have never seen him drunk. I don't think he drinks. I don't know. He's did some kind of drugs because his brains are all gone. Yeah, proud moments in life. I mean, I've had that happen before. I go out and get drunk and wake up laying in a pile of snow, face down. I don't think he drinks, Brian. I don't know. That's just the memories you remember, you know. I remember lots of parts of my life. You know, I ain't got that old timers or forgetful thing or whatever right now. I mean, I still remember a lot of my good times I've had. Life wasn't all that bad. Here's a proud moment. I bartended naked for 15 minutes once just to see what happens and to say what I did it. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, they didn't care. People don't care about things there. I mean, surprising the whole bar didn't empty out and get naked. Yeah, exactly. 34 viewers. Well, welcome to the Big Larry Show. Is Morning Wake and Bakes. It's Friday morning, 10 a.m. Doing pretty good, talking about life. Prime, you would actually be right. That you would definitely be absolutely right. Place called Mad Dogs and Englishmen owned by a British guy. Good morning, Vincent. Well, I mean, bars, they got to make some kind of money. Or they wouldn't be in business. If I lived in a city, a big city, that's what I think I'd want to try to own. If I lived in a big city, I would be trying to own a restaurant or a bar or both. They can bring serious money in if you have the right place, the right location, the right foods. It's a gold mine. I don't know about around the world, but in the United States, they love their bars. We love our foods. I am not going to touch that, Richard. We have the highest drinking age. Morning, America. Is it 21 to drink? I thought it was only 18. Hell, I don't know, people. I'm an old man. I don't have to worry about that anymore. I think I went in the carryout a couple months back. They had a new girl there. She asked me for a picture ID for cigarettes. I looked at her and started laughing, and I literally walked out of there without them cigarettes. Told her she can keep them if she's going to have to ID me. I'm older than her damn dad. I mean, when someone looks like they're 21 or in that age, then I check their IDs. But when he's an old gray-haired fat man, you don't ask them for ID. There ain't no way he's 18 or anywhere near 18 to 21. I don't care. Then they lose my business, Todd, because I'll walk right out of there. I don't know. Prime, I wish. Too bad it didn't fall in. Have a good day, Andy. Yep. Well, I mean, what's it cost them? About $20 a bottle? Bars charge you. Well, I mean, nowadays, I don't know what a bar charges you. I don't even know what liquor costs anymore. It's been so long since I bought it. But back then, it's like buying a bottle for $20 and, you sell the drinks out of it $3 a piece. Shots. Get 20, 30 shots out of the bottle. They made money or they wouldn't be in business. Well, I don't care what the government laws and shit is. Like I said, it was up to me. They don't ask me no more. Because that's me. They know me. I mean, Todd, I can see if it's in a strange town. If I happen to be up in your town, these people has never seen me before. Yeah, go by the law, go by the rules. We are talking about a store that I've been walking into for the last 7 years. Longer than that. I've been walking in that store for 16 years. Since my first family reunion down here. The only way they're going to lose their license is if they get caught. And promise, we can see people pulling up. Come on, it takes the cops 45 minutes to get to town. And that's with their sirens blaring. Okay. Hey, at least you admitted you were too drunk and you couldn't drive. That's the only thing I don't like about the bars is right there. Some people going out there and getting too drunk and getting back in their cars and driving away. Be responsible when you guys are out drinking and driving. Please. I mean, I've been asked my ID when I was back that age. You know, and I had no problem with that. But I mean, come on, do I look like 18, 19, 20 years old? No, I am a fucking old man. Fuck, I'm coming in there carrying a wheelchair or a walker or something, a cane. This PSA brought to you by me. Well, they don't ID me no more, so like I said, I don't worry about it. It's happened one time at Mike Ario. I've never been ID'd anywhere else. Nowadays, I don't get IDs around anywhere. I guess you'll get mad at the next store when they do it. No, Todd, because I won't be going in the stores no more. Now I send my wife in. But yeah, I'd probably get pissed if they had tried to ID me. I agree, yes. I'm that kind of person. When I go into Burger King and tell them no pickles, there better not be a pickle on that burger. Because if so, I will literally go back around, park, and walk in with that burger. I went both ways. I walked in with them bad, and I went through the drive-through with them bad. The managers know me real good. So does McDonald's managers know me real good. When you blow $40, $50 for one meal, it better be right. Well, I mean, yeah, she was in training. I mean, I didn't really go off. I just kind of laughed at her and like, whatever, and walked out the door. Went down to the other store and got them. So it didn't bother me one bit. Yeah, by law, it's supposed to be done in all states, but most of them don't do it. Well, Kentucky would be one of them slow ones, remember? We're slow over here. We're slow motion if we're not even in neutral. I think we're in neutral and just rolling down the hill real slowly. Quit crying, Todd. Let's talk about something else instead of me with the cigarettes. We were talking about bars. How do we get into the cigarette conversation? How many shots can you get out of a liter or a 2 liter of Jack Daniels? Todd, there's something you can find out for me. So you don't shop. Also, where you can't enter with a gun. State of Kentucky, I can. The only places I can't enter is a bank or a major courthouses and shit like that. The carryouts were allowed to.
You're in the way, Orangey. You're in the way, baby girl. You're in the way, you fat boy, you fat girl.
Any business can tell you no guns, Larry. Well, and that's probably true, Todd. But down here, they don't. Next time I go to the store, I'll videotape it for you if you want. Usually they put a little sign right on the front door, no guns allowed. We've seen the tags. We know what they look like. Down here, they don't even care, Todd. They really don't. And be honest with you, most of these guys running around here that's got them guns on their hip, they are loaded with at least 3 snake shots and 3 regular shots. Main reason they let them carry them around this area, especially in the spring, is when them snakes are coming out. Yeah, they could, Todd. That I know they could. They can definitely tell you no guns. Or they usually put a little sticker on the front doors. So if you see that, and then you just take your gun out of your holster, slide it into your glove compartment, and go in there and do with your business. Or take it off your out of your holster and hand it to whoever's next to you. And tell them to hold on to that for a few minutes till you get back out of the store. Snakes. Yeah, snakes. We have snakes here, Todd. Any of you guys been in a bar lately? I just wondering, are the drinks getting expensive nowadays? I mean, I ain't been in a bar in a very long time. Definitely over 20 years. Our favorite two right now, Todd, in the springtime is the copperheads and the rattlesnakes. Yeah, we can't catch them right now. You got to catch them in the springtime. They're hibernating now. They're gone. My dog's got two copperheads this year. My neighbor got three copperheads this year. We got a pretty big rattlesnake last year. I got a 4.5 foot black snake here too. And I almost killed it until I found out what snake it was. Them black snakes, they will kill your poisonous snakes. Well, I think it's about time to get off here. It's been 2.5 hours, people. I'm running out of things to talk about. I don't know if he's got any over there or not. I hear there's one or two over there, but I don't hear like around here in our the little hole here. We get them all year long. A lot every year. There's usually 10 or 15 killed here every year, just on my road alone. Yeah, we don't like to do snakes neither, especially when they're poisonous. And you live at least 45 minutes from any closest hospital. And it almost takes 35, 40 minutes to have life flight here. We know exactly how long it takes them too. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna go ahead and eat my breakfast, get a few things done, get up and do something. Appreciate y'all seeing me on my Wake and Bake show on Friday. I'll holler at y'all later. You guys be good. Go get your money. Enjoy today. Get out there and enjoy the weekend. Hopefully, it's going to be nice for you. Peace out, all.